Hello everyone, my name is HomeSmp and welcome back to HomeSmp. In this episode, my plan is to finish roads up a new district and maybe try and get a build or two started. So, without further ado, let's hop into a bit of a time lapse and finish the roads. Let's do it, let's go, let's finish the roads. Yippee, roads, gotta build the roads, woo! So the paths are all nice and finished and looking rather good. Rather plain though, but they're looking good. They're all in place, which means I can actually go ahead and start building in this area now. So that's exciting. So what I'm thinking of what I'm going to do here is something I haven't done yet this season, which I have done in the past, and it has been rather useful. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually construct some wool guidelines or woolen structures. I can't really remember what I called them previously, but basically I'm going to make some wool structures or like wool frames just so I can get an idea of like the shapes of buildings and like the scale of buildings and stuff. So yeah, I'm going to go grab some wool, because I do actually have some left from when I previously restocked my shop. So I'm going to grab some wool and I'm going to make some structures just so I can gauge for like size of buildings and like the shape and stuff. So let's get to doing that. So we have some interesting shapes here for our builds, and I do have some other shapes which I want to build in these middle sections here, but I'll get to those in a moment, because here at spawn we have Battletown, which is a little mini game area where you claim a spot and you build a type of mini game here. So I actually have a plot claimed. I believe it is this one. So in here, I actually have a little idea of what I want to do here. So I'm going to do a build. So let's jump into a bit of a time lapse. Make this build. Hopefully it's really fun. So yeah, let's jump into it. have done a building. I have done a thing. We have made a mini PvP arena. Goodies! I've made PvP arenas in the past, and they've always been really fun to build. So yeah, this is actually a pretty neat little build. Let me just give it a little fly around. Yeah, it's very simple, very simplistic, but it fits perfectly into the little plot that I had claimed. I've obviously got 4 beds around for setting spawn. Then in the chests I got some wooden swords and shields and stuff, just in case people want to use these, but you can sort of use whatever you want in here. And well, yeah, this is what we've done. This is our little PvP arena. I think this is pretty neat. So hopefully maybe sometime we can get people to play this. I'm very excited to see what everyone else builds. There's so far, whatever that is, parking, and what I've made. So, as well as the amazing entrance exit way that Happy's been working on. But yeah, let's head back over to the base to do a little bit more work over there. Okay, so back at the base, I want to do a little bit more planning here. Wrong buttons, I'm pressing the wrong buttons. So the last thing I want to do for today in terms of planning is I want to add like a little frame in this central bit here, or well, that's the more central bit there, but I want to add a bit more framework in this section here. And I'm going to do it out of stone actually, because I feel like I'll probably be using stone when building this middle bit. So I'm going to do the frame out of stone, and yeah, hopefully I like the shape for it. I have a rough idea in my head, so I'm just going to jump in, build a frame. So not only have I done the middle section, I've also done the second middle section as well, and these I'm really happy with the shape of the structures I've done, and I think these will look really good once we actually fill out the details and actually make them into proper buildings. And I actually had a really neat idea where I could make one of the roofs into a glass roof and have like a rooftop greenhouse kind of interior for one of them. I think that could look really good, maybe on that taller, bigger one just there in front of me. But yeah, I'm really happy with how these frames look, and I'm really excited to actually fill them out and make them into proper buildings. And if I go down to the road, which I'd imagine people will be walking around, the scale seems really good as well, so I'm very happy with this. But yeah, in the meantime, however, I have actually just been informed that there is a secret Santa gift waiting for me. I've been given a set of coordinates, so I think they're in that direction, which for some reason is away from my base. So I think we're going to need to go check that out. So let me grab some spare rockets and we'll head over to presumably my secret Santa gift. Yeah, I'm very curious. Okie dokie. So the supposed secret Santa is over in this direction. It's apparently at -2,400 by 1,400. So I've got a little bit of travelling to do, but let's see if we can find it. Well, as I was about to say, I'm pretty close, but I'm still a few hundred blocks off. Apparently, it's I don't know why it's so far away from my base, but yeah, see if we can find it. Oh, here we go. Here's something. This looks like a thing. What this? Looks like a sugar cane or something. See, is it going to be trapped? Why do I feel like this is going to be trapped? Hi, Emmy. Merry Christmas. It's been a blast seeing you do your thing on home. Honestly, a little hard to keep up with. From starting your city to saving some villages to exploring a mysterious temple, Santa has been keeping an eye on you. Unfortunately, there are some things that are so of some concern to Santa. Maybe the village you and Slump rescued will help you figure out which of those concerns those are. Oh, so I gotta head back to the village that me and Slump went to. I think that was around here somewhere. So I think I've got to head north. I think that's roughly north from here. One of the updates, it sort of got rid of a load of my waypoints. So yeah, let's fly that way and see if there's anything new. I think it's roughly north from here, I'd imagine. Was this it? This looks like it's it. That's new. This is a new thing. What's this? I see something in the water? No. Yeah. There's a book here. Can you tell yet, Emmy, what could Santa be disappointed by? Can't be the heroic rescue you did here. Look around a bit. Maybe you can find the answer in the village, or turn to the next page to find out now. Let's go have a look in the village. As much as I want to just know what it is. Anything in here? No. Something's going to be in the village, isn't it? Oh, the golem's still here, in the hole. This whole place is still on fire. What am I looking for? What am I looking for here? Oh, there's a sign. Did anyone ever find out what happened with this village? I didn't. There's another sign in here. Look at this big working space. Nice and big to swing a hammer. Hammer? Before this place burned down, it was a huge, wonderful library. Can you imagine all the books that could be stored here? Source, trust me, bro. Huh. So there's signs in here. A modest house by villager standards. At least it's not a villager trading hall. I feel called out because I have a village trading hall at my base. Actually, technically, like 3. Remember how sad they were? All huddled up together. Yeah, oh yeah, I remember. They were all like huddled up in like one house together. Have I read this one? Yeah, it's about the hammer one. Did I read this one already? Oh, I'm on fire. Yeah, that's 3. No. Okay, I'm gonna head back over this way and read the next page. Is it? This is how much space all the villagers had in their homes. Now look at this lectern. Does it remind me of anything? I send those villagers your way because I thought you'd give them a proper home. So, I got coal. I get coal. Oh. I guess I was supposed to fall down here. Is this a big coal pit? It is literally a big coal pit. I got coal for Christmas. I suppose Santa's maybe disappointed that I put all my villages, or a lot of my villages, in like trading halls. Oh, they got nice houses though. I mean, it's not like I mean, they can like leave anytime they want, I suppose, but like, okay, maybe I should like maybe redesign the interior spaces for my villager friends. Yeah, okay, well, I got coal for Christmas. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go back in here. I might have missed something. It's probably... My mouse is being weird. I think it might be running out of battery. I've recently got a new wireless mouse. Anyway, let's have a look in here. See... Did I miss anything? Can I... Oh, there we go. No, it's literally just literally seems to be coal. There's redstone. I don't know what any of this redstone is for, but it's... Okay, it's I think by the looks of it, it's literally just coal. Okie dokie, let's maybe head back to base. Okay, well, back home, maybe I should make a proper place for these guys to live, because they are kind of cooped up, as well as the armorer dudes as well. They're all like cooped up as well. Santa's present had sort of made me reconsider my villager trading areas, so maybe I will. Well, I'm definitely not going to have time to do it this episode, maybe in a future one. So, yeah, I'm going to round off this one here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do hope you appreciate it. Like this one, like, comment, subscribe, all that sort of stuffs. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!